hypocrites.
Hey, you're watching Fat Man DD1, you dingus. Whatever he said.
Yo, this is your boy, Fat Man DD1. I am back. I am better than ever. I am your boy. Thank you to the people who have been subscribing to me. Thank you for pushing my channel up to, at this time, 773. It was 74. Somebody unsubscribed. It was 73, then 772. Now it's 773. So I'm happy about that. People, stay subscribed. I haven't been pushing out content. I've been feeling kind of blah. So now we're going to get some shit done, okay? We're going to talk about Gina Carano. Again, because now she's been fired. So fuck Disney. Let's go. Alright, so now we're on Twitter, and this is where the canceling has, or it's already begun. They've been trying to cancel Gina Carano since fucking last year, and people are praising her, people are telling Disney, yo, reconsider, that's not fair. Look, a lot of people people are bad with character development, but Gina Carano's Cara Dune, for me personally, strong, powerful woman. Star Wars, people have been saying lacks powerful women when, by the way, the main powerful woman of the Star Wars universe was Princess Leia. She single-handedly killed Jabba the fucking Hutt with the chains that was used to enslave her in that princess outfit. That fucking slave Leia outfit that everybody wears at cons is the most empowering cosplay you will ever fucking wear, because she single-handedly murdered Jabba the Hutt. She murdered him with those chains. So the baddest character in the fucking Star Wars universe is Princess Leia. Let's get that off the bat. But thanks to The Mandalorian Season 1 and 2, Season 2 even establishing, spoiler alert, other female characters that are equally as badass as Cara Dune. They walk in, they kill shit, even in the season finale, badass female characters. Badass female characters. And somehow, Gina Carano has been fired because of, I heard something she put up on Instagram. I'm not really sure, but other people are saying she's homophobic. Other people are attacking her. Listen, we talk about the freedom of speech a lot on my channel. The times I've used freedom of speech and being a freelance journalist was when The Last of Us 2 stuff came out, and I talked about it. This dude here is kind of sick of the shit. He's like, fuck Lucas, fuck DisneyPlus. Just cancel it. And I kind of agree with it. It's very lackluster milk. What I'm mad at are people like this who praise Gina Carano losing her job. Pedro Pascal gets a job as Joel. Now, I don't look at Pedro Pascal and see Joel from the Last of Us series, but I respect it. Maybe he has good acting chops. He's been in the game for a while. Gina Carano's been canceled and fired, and it's kind of disgusting. What's even worse is people like this praise and said it should be celebrated. It's fucking terrible. You people sit there and talk about gender equality, talk about equality for all people, and then somehow you want to fire a female, a strong, powerful female who's an MMA fighter turned to actor, and you just don't want to deal with her. Look, she could be kind of stiff, and emoting, but she's been such an angry, badass fighter for most of her life. You're going to expect something like that. The fact that people like this says this day should be a national holiday where Pedro Pascal wins and Gina Carano loses, it's fucked up. And I say it's fucked up. I'm like, listen, the fact that you cheer on somebody losing their job, you're disgusting. Hypocrites like you deserve to feel the same fucking power their words have. I hope you, I'm not even giving you your credit, you over here, I hope you one day build up your company, say some dumb shit on Twitter, and get extremely canceled. I'm tired of people like this. I'm tired of bozos. Look, and the type of people that have pronouns in their bios. There's not like pronouns in bios. I don't see the difference. Someone made a point. Disney hired James fucking Gunn. They did. James Gunn said some terrible, stupid ass jokes, and Disney did not have him. They fired his ass, and then other actors were gonna walk with him. Freaking Dave Bautista's like, if James Gunn don't come back, I'm gonna walk. And then look, Disney's like, hey James, the heat died down. You want your job back? Yeah. All right. The fuck out of here. They really gave this man back his job. They gave his man back his job. James Gunn got his job back after he did some extra crazy shit. Disney fired James Gunn about old, stupid, jokey tweets about rape and pedophilia. They were terrible jokes. They were bad because James Gunn's upbringing in the acting community and comedy and shit. They were dumb. And this is before somebody really was looking at Twitter to keep a person's tweets or really like, oh, I'm going to use this against you type shit. This is before Twitter was, oh, anything you say can and will be used against you, but not in the court of law, in the court of Twitter law. James Gunn somehow got his job back. So, well, there we go. And the most disturbing thing to me about this is I love IGN. One of IGN's people that I've met is Brian Altana. I've met Brian Altana twice, here and here. So and I had a conversation with him and Max Scoville. I'm so mad that he says good. She added literally nothing to that universe. This is just sad that Brian Altana really said this. This is what I said. But in reality, this is what I really wanted to say to you, Brian. I'm ashamed of you, bro. Because you a nerd. Nerds were never fucking cool. We just love the things that we love. We didn't judge other people who judged us, which is called bullying. We didn't bully people like on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You may have not been the cool kid in school. You may have been the okay, I'm kind of fresh and I'm stylish kind of guy. I seen you. You pretty stylish. But what's even disgusting is the fact that you say it's good that she lost her job. She added nothing to the universe. I don't care if you believe that. I think Cara Dune added so much to the Star Wars Mandalorian universe. She's a level-headed character who's seen some shit, who's done some shit for survival. A bounty hunter, a gun for hire, just like the Mando, right? Not just like, but he has a set of code and morals, and maybe she does too. But she also, in season 2, we find out that she is, spoiler alert, from Alderaan. She is from Alderaan. She could be a descendant of royalty, a descendant of the Alderaan Guard. Who knows? She could have so much backstory we just don't know about it. The character is a badass with a gun. She may not emote a lot, but that doesn't mean she does bring something to the field. She doesn't bring acting ability. If she's given an emotional cue, she'll take that emotional cue. But it's a damn shame that Brian Altana says she adds nothing to the universe. And there's same people that think the same way Brian over here thinks from IGN. Brian works for IGN. He's a writer for IGN. The fact that you said this, disgusting, Brian. The fact that you said good, that she lost her job. My nigga, what if you lost your job? You ain't gonna be kinda funny. You ain't gonna be Greg Miller. You ain't gonna go off and make your own business. Stop disrespecting. It's just terrible. Moving forward, there's a reason. There's something that Gina Carano said, and thanks to Pirates and Princesses from Neon and Geeky at Clownfish TV, thanks to them, they actually have that post on their website. So I'm gonna let them read it, and we're gonna get down to this.
It is not. So you put a story up on Pirates and Princesses
because I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna be all spun to be that she was horrible. And here's what she said. Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children, because history is edited. Most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views?
So, I'm going to stop that right there. I actually understand what this is saying, but she's making a comparison that the media at the time in Germany for the Jewish people was turned against them. And people's neighbors, people's kids turned them in. People really did some crazy shit. This is different. This ain't Germany. This is the United States of America. We're supposed to be better than Nazis. We're supposed to be better than Nazis. But then there's people online calling other people legit fucking Nazis. And Gigi goes on to say,
it's not, frankly. But I don't see how her saying that is any different than all the people who have been going around telling people who didn't like the sequel movies that they were Nazis, because that has been the go-to for Lucasfilm people and other fans and these outlets. You're alt-right, you're misogynist, you're racist, you're Nazis. That's okay.
That's fucked up. It's been going on like that. It has single-handedly been going on like that. You didn't like The Last Jedi? You didn't like Rise of Skywalker? You don't like Rey? You're a racist. You don't like strong women. That's not true. That's not true. Cara Dune is a strong character. Gina Carano is an MMA fighter who can break your face. Gina Carano could break my face. I'd be fucked up. But she's still a beautiful, kick-ass woman. She may not have the same viewpoints as me or you. She may disagree on some ends, but she might be able to understand. But the comparison was the media and the government going against people that thought differently and that believed in something, or that were just minding their business and everybody turned against them. Sometimes it looks like that from the inside looking in. I've really been looking at it. The people that did what they did at the Capitol were dumbasses. People like Kevin Sorbo on Twitter was really tweeting out shit like my patriot brother. It was bad. I am an American. I'm also black. The one thing I cannot stand is when people don't, to put your pride aside, to take an L. We all lose. The fact that Gina Carano said what she said, hey, the government was used against its own people. Our government really was fighting us for the most part. Our government wouldn't hear Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter was basically black people saying, look, black people are dying in the streets. Other people would reverse and say, black people kill black people though. Like, what? Nigga? You know what I'm saying? Okay, fine. Black people kill black people. But cops over here they're not taking responsibility for just shooting an unarmed person. It doesn't matter. Police officers are here to protect us and you should just listen to them. What? Nigga, can we get some better laws and cops to be trained? They can't be jack of all trades. Okay, cool. So, fuck that. The fact that Gina Carano said something, the fact that she said what she said and people didn't like it, oh well. Shout out to Clownfish. Go subscribe to them. Love these guys. They're amazing. Let's move on and continue. So we have here the Gizmodo, the IO9 article. I can show you here. Here it is. So let's get down to this.
Gina Carano, who plays Cara Dune on The Mandalorian, will no longer be on the show. In a statement obtained by IO9, a Lucasfilm spokesperson said the following: Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm and there are no plans for her to be in the future. Nevertheless, her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. The news comes after a day in which the hashtag #FireGinaCarano trended on Twitter for hours. The night before, the actress shared an anti-Semitic story on her Instagram. It was soon deleted, but many fans captured it and shared it on social media. That, of course, came after months of complaints about Carano's online presence, including mocking COVID mask mandates, spreading conspiracies about the United States election, liking posts disparaging the Black Lives Matter movement, and deriding pronoun usage.
That last part, I didn't understand that. The pronoun, she doesn't have pronouns in her bios, and people nowadays, they want you to put pronouns in your bios. No, don't need to, unless you want to, but you really don't have to put pronouns in your bios. You don't have to do that. You already know I'm a guy. That makes sense. You already know she's a woman. It makes sense. The most thing here, the anti-Semitic post, the post is not anti-Semitic in any type of way. It's supposed to be used as a comparison for what one government is doing to another. The comparison is between the media at one point and the media now, the people in the media, and how the media and the government can go against its people and use friends, families, brothers and sisters to turn on them, basically. The fact that got lost in complete translation, people are just mad at. You're not smart enough to look past that. You're not smart enough to get out of your ego and see that she's making a comparison. Copy. It may be a bad comparison, but if you understand the basis, that's it. It's government against people, media against the people, neighbors and kids against people. Come on, it makes sense. She's just using a term for government for then and then now, and she's trying to relate the two. The two is people and the government, the media, people hating on each other. That's simple as that. I don't hate nobody who is political. I will strongly dislike you and call you ignorant if you look at life through a narrow point of view. You know what I'm saying? Extremely terrible. But what she said isn't that bad. Now, she didn't discourage Black Lives Matter in any type of way. I've seen those posts. No, it was nothing. She didn't say anything about the election. She didn't even take a side in the election. So it doesn't even matter. Everybody's really looking at this and pointing the finger and saying she's bad and she hates this and she hates that, which isn't true. If you want to check out the IO9 article, you can go right here, link in the description. So we move on to piratesandprincesses.net. Thank you guys. And we move on to the passage that Geeky read, and this passage makes sense. It's kind of crazy, but we've already seen this passage. But if you want to check out the article, links in the description. Shouts to Pirates and Princesses. I really want to put the nail in the coffin. Christina Ariel right here has said the craziest shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is acceptable, Disney? She works for Disney, right? She writes the High Republic. She has said some crazy shit. Look at this. Bro, look at this. And Disney stood with her. I'm a black man. Do you know seeing a black woman like this talk so much shit online and people stand, look at the tweets. Look at the dates, man. All the tweets are dated. And then look when they came out. The 22nd. Bro. This is bullshit. The fact that she got away with literal fucking murder to say whatever the fuck she wanted to say and Disney stood with her. It's disgusting. And this is a black woman who is just always pointing the finger at white people. I love my black family, right? I love my black brothers and sisters. What I cannot stand is when you constantly keep pointing the finger at white people. At this point, we understand slavery as black people. We understand our history. We understand where we come from. I will point the finger at the old white motherfuckers that came before. The actual slave owners and slave masters. I also cut ass on their descendants who probably live to this day. So fuck them. The real racism is a disease. Racism is basically Hitler. If you're racist, you're Hitler. I'm not saying this woman is Hitler. I'm saying she's misguided. And her rage is misguided. If you're a racist nowadays, you are legitly Hitler. 100%. You are Hitler. Because Hitler did some crazy shit against a different group of people. And it was terrible. And the fact that people are still racist to this day, it's like 10 levels of being Hitler. You hate someone. You're discriminating against them because of their skin or their religious culture or whatever. It's not nice to discriminate against people. It's not nice to have this much hate in your heart for white people. I don't have this much hate in my heart for white people. I do look at every white person as you could be ignorant about something. I've been ignorant about a lot of things, but I always keep myself up to date on shit that I'm not ignorant of. The fact that Gina Carano lost her job because people online just don't like her or think she's a bad person is fucking disgusting. The fact that people legitimately look at Gina Carano and dismiss everything she says, tries to do is fucked up. It's very hypocritical, the fact that Disney stood with one person that's writing their books, but you don't stand with Gina Carano. And it's even worse when people online are calling, somebody said, my morals are broken. Bitch, no. My morals aren't broken. I believe in adding context to something. I believe in freedom of speech. I will judge you, but when it comes down to it, that's just how it is. Everybody judges people. Fuck, Twitter is the ultimate place of people judging people. It's the loudest part of the internet. With $40 billion? Come on, bro. Twitter has so much money in it, they don't even care. The fact that Gina Carano lost her job because people don't like her or she said something that wasn't even anti-Semitic, she was making a comparison, is fucking disgusting. Shout out to Gina Carano and the fact that the internet is literally making fun of her and saying that it's good that she lost her job. Listen, it's very hypocritical, the fact that people think it's okay that she lost her job. It's disgusting. You want to be a hypocrite? I hope it happens to you, right? I hope it happens to you. I hope you feel the same disgusting disrespect that has happened. I've lost plenty of jobs and I don't even bat an eyelash. Yeah, I've gotten mad over one job. But to be real with you, it's disgusting that people look at Gina Carano and say she's a phobe, she's anti-Semitic, transphobic. No, she's not. People have taken tweets out of context. I've made a video recently before where they've taken things out of context. Listen, the fact that everything's gone down the way it has is disgusting and fucked up. People really look at Gina Carano and they say, yeah, you deserve that. You are a disgusting person. I am ashamed of you as a human. And I hope nothing ever bad happens to you or you're going to feel the repercussions of your words. You give words power. And that's disrespectful. The people who say, yeah, she deserved to lose her job, you are ignorant and you are pathetic. You are less than human, and I hope you feel that. I'm just saying. I don't wish no one to lose their job. I wish Disney would have talked to her and say, listen, we hired you for this role. We're going to let you go after this. Maybe she was just hired for the Mandalorian, but they're saying that she was never under Lucasfilms. Maybe it was just one-time role, come back and just, fill out the role, and that's it. I wish Gina Carano would come back and play Cara Dune for season 3 of The Mandalorian, but now they don't have Baby Yoda or Cara Dune. They just got the Mando, the sword. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. The fact that she lost her job, I hope it's not true, but it's looking like it is pretty terrible. The fact that people tweet and say, yes, she lost her job in celebration, disgusting. You weren't a Star Wars fan. You didn't watch Star Wars. You didn't care about this person. You didn't care this much. You wanted to see her life be destroyed because you're pathetic. Get the fuck out of here. Shouts to everybody talking about this. It's disgusting that Disney did this, and it's terrible. If we don't have the freedom of speech and we can't say what we want to say, understandable. A lot of people said some terrible shit, but you have the right to say that terrible shit. I can't do nothing about it. I can check you and say, yo, step back for a minute. Think about what you said. Make sense of it. The fact that she said something people didn't like, I understand. But, there's a reason she said it. I broke it down for myself. You won't like it, but hey, fuck it. But that's what I gotta say. It's terrible, the fact that she lost her job. It's the fact that people are making fun of her, celebrating. Fuck them niggas. But you know what? It is what it is. I hope she finds better endeavors, and I hope she does return to Star Wars. Who fucking knows? But she was a really good character, badass female. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Gina Carano should have lost her job this way? Do you think Disney should have given her a warning? Do you think Disney should officially come out and say she's no longer on The Mandalorian? Or do you think this is all bullshit? She's gonna come back. We don't know the full story. It can't be from the stuff she put out there on social media. That's terrible. For a company to control your social media is terrible. But Tom Holland be drinking, but he don't be drinking and posting on social media and showing his ass. So Disney know how to keep people in check. They needed to keep her in check. She was a good, powerful character. What are you gonna do about the other female characters? You gonna get rid of them too? These people don't love strong females. You don't love strong females. You don't love them. This is your boy Fat Man. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified. From me to you, thank you for joining me again. We're going to reach 800 subs, so click the subscribe button. Thank you so much. I'm a little rusty at this. I'm sorry. So from me to you, remember to never give up, never surrender, and keep on riding in mad love. Peace. And I am out. Disney, you done fucked up. You about to be canceled.
Shit. Getting on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill. Some of you niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
I ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas falling like all them niggas. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah,
niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.